I wrote this on the back of some medical forms while waiting in a pharmacy. It's fiction inspired by a real-life event. Firefly kisses. Many years ago, I was infatuated with a charming young woman. We had a traditional dating period interrupted by a brief assignment for my company in another city. The romance continued and grew via twice daily phone calls. The drive back was way too long, and airfares simply weren't in our budget in those days. But our relationship grew stronger, with a brief call in the morning to confirm that we'd made it through the night, and a longer call at the end of the day, generally after both of us were in bed. I usually ended our conversation with an exaggerated, noisy kiss as I professed my love and wished her a good night's sleep. At some point, I took our romance to a higher level by announcing that tonight I'm giving you 3 kisses, one for your nose, one from your forehead, and of course your lips. She laughed and said, "That was nice." About this time, a kitten came into her life. So one night I said, "You get 4 kisses tonight. 3 for the usual places, but 1 for Sophia." As you can tell from this exciting narrative, I am not a smooth operator and have modest creativity. But one night I really shook things up by saying, "Get ready for 6 kisses, 1 for Sophia and 5 for any place you want to put them." Variations of this went on for some time. She put up with my silliness until one night I ended our conversation by asking with a roguish tone to my voice, "Can you tell me just exactly where you're putting all these kisses?" She told me that she gave 1 to Sophia, kept 1 for herself, and then put the remaining 4 in a small glass jar on the table alongside her bed. "I've got quite a collection now," she said. "They remind me of fireflies fluttering around. Sometimes in the darkness, as I'm falling asleep, I think I see a sprinkling of tiny lights." I was moved by that image, so much like her, creative, thoughtful, and loving. I continued my 6-kiss practice until not too much later, when I returned home and we resumed our traditional romance, resulting in marriage, kids, and ultimately 54 wonderful years together. At her funeral service, guests arrived to see a small glass container on the altar. At a planned moment, though he didn't know the reason, the minister beckoned me forward. I picked up the glass container, turned and faced the guests. I slowly took off the metal cap and raised the jar to eye level with both hands. I then moved it slowly in a circular manner, raising it higher, releasing the contents to the heavens, saying, "These are for you." Then I returned to my seat. Afterwards, of course, many wanted to know the meaning of this gesture. I said to all that asked that it was a private matter, known only to me and her. Until now.